Section 1. The Motivation Myth. Why waiting for inspiration fails? Most people believe that big success requires big motivation. They wait for a powerful feeling to arrive. They hope for a sudden wave of energy to carry them forward. This common belief is often the very thing that stops you from starting. Motivation is a fickle and unreliable guest. It comes and goes without warning. It is not a steady force you can count on. You will not always feel excited to do the work. You will not always feel inspired. But you can still make meaningful progress day after day. The secret is not to chase a feeling. The secret is to build simple, repeatable systems. A system is not a grand, complicated plan. It is a quiet, daily process. It is a set of small, manageable steps that you follow consistently. You simply do them again and again, like clockwork. Over time, these tiny, repeated actions compound. Small, almost unnoticeable steps gradually build into significant, life-changing results. Systems are your reliable engine. They keep you moving forward on the days when your motivation is low, or even completely absent. They ensure that progress never fully stops. Think of it like carving a path through a dense forest. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for a bolt of lightning to clear the entire path for you in one explosive flash. Building a system, on the other hand, is like taking a small axe and clearing one single branch each day. The daily effort seems insignificant. After one day, the path looks almost the same. But after 100 days, a clear trail begins to emerge. You did not need a burst of superhuman energy. You just needed a steady hand and a simple daily routine. This is the quiet, powerful magic of a well-designed system. This approach shifts your focus from a fleeting emotion to a concrete action. It frees you from the trap of waiting for the right mood to strike. You no longer need to feel good to get going. Instead, you rely on the structure you have built for yourself. This structure guides your behavior automatically. It makes the right choice the easy choice. It removes the need for constant internal debate and decision-making. By letting go of the need for motivation, you paradoxically unlock the door to more consistent action and, ultimately, greater achievement than motivation alone could ever provide. Section 2. The Power of Systems. Your blueprint for consistent progress. The core difference between goals and systems is crucial to understand. A goal is the result you want to achieve. A system is the process that will lead you to that result. Goals are about your desired destination. Systems are about the daily journey. For example, your goal might be to write a book. Your system is the writing schedule you follow each week. Your goal might be to run a marathon. Your system is your training plan for each month. Goals are good for setting a direction, but it is the systems that will actually get you there. Focusing only on goals can create a lot of pressure and a feeling of constant failure until you reach the finish line. When you focus on the system, you experience success every time you execute your routine. If your system is to write one page each day, then every day you write that page is a win. This creates a continuous feedback loop of success that keeps you engaged. It shifts the source of your satisfaction from a distant future accomplishment to a present daily action. You are not constantly chasing a destination. Instead, you are falling in love with the process of walking the path. This makes the journey sustainable and far more enjoyable, which in turn makes you more likely to stick with it for the long haul. A well-designed system protects you from the inevitable challenges of life. There will always be days when you are tired. There will always be days when you are stressed. There will always be days when you are sad. On these days, motivation will be nowhere to be found. If you are relying on motivation, these are the days you will skip. But if you have a system, especially one built on very small habits, you can still perform the action. You do not need to feel good. You just follow the plan. You do the 2 push-ups. You write the 1 sentence. You meditate for 1 minute. This is how steady, long-term progress is built. It is not through heroic, infrequent bursts of effort. It is through small, consistent, and sometimes boring daily actions. The power of a system is that it automates your decisions and makes progress the default path. It reduces the friction between you and the actions you want to take. It turns your intentions into a tangible reality, one small step at a time. Systems are not about being perfect. They are about being consistent. They are the reliable bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Section 3. Step 1. Laying the first tiny brick. The journey to building a successful system begins with one single, incredibly small step. The most common mistake people make is starting too big. They overestimate what they can do on day one. They underestimate what they can achieve by doing a little bit every day for a year. So, the first rule is to make your new habit so easy that you cannot possibly say no. Your goal is not to impress anyone or achieve a major outcome immediately. Your goal is simply to show up. The habit must be so small that it feels almost ridiculous. This lowers the barrier to entry and makes it easy to get started, even on your worst days. If you want to build a habit of writing, your system should not start with write for 1 hour. It should start with write one sentence. That's it. One single sentence per day. If you want to get in shape, do not start with a punishing 1-hour workout at the gym. Put on your running shoes and step outside for 1 minute. If your ambition is to learn a new language, begin by learning just one new word each day. These actions are so minuscule that they require virtually no motivation to complete. They take less than 2 minutes. This 2-minute rule is a powerful gateway to larger habits. The point is not just to do the tiny action itself. The point is to master the art of showing up. A habit must be established before it can be improved. By making the starting ritual incredibly easy, you make it far more likely that you will stick with it. Once you have shown up and done your one push-up, you might feel like doing another. Once you have written your one sentence, you might feel inspired to write a whole paragraph. But that is extra credit. The core task was just to start. This approach bypasses the need for willpower. It reframes the challenge from, I have to do this difficult thing, to, I just have to start for 2 minutes. Anyone can meditate for 1 minute, read 1 page, or tidy 1 item. By starting small, you build a foundation of consistency. You are casting a vote for the type of person you want to become. Each time you perform your tiny habit, you are reinforcing that new identity. You are not just doing a push-up, you are becoming someone who never misses a workout. Day by day, these tiny bricks stack up to build a strong and lasting structure. Once you have chosen your tiny habit, the next step is to seamlessly integrate it into your existing daily life. The most effective way to do this is a technique called habit stacking. Instead of picking a random time to perform your new habit, you link it to a current habit that you already do without thinking. The formula is simple. After current habit, I will new habit. This method uses the momentum of an established behavior to carry you into the new one, making it much easier to remember and execute. It anchors your new intention to a solid, pre-existing part of your day. For example, if your tiny habit is to do 1 minute of stretching, you could stack it onto your morning coffee routine. The plan becomes, after I pour my morning cup of coffee, I will do 1 minute of stretching. If you want to write 1 sentence a day, you could stack it onto your evening routine. After I brush my teeth at night, I will write 1 sentence in my journal. The current habit, pouring coffee, brushing your teeth, acts as a reliable trigger for the new behavior you want to build. This eliminates the need to rely on memory or set constant reminders. Your life already has a built-in structure. You are simply adding one new, small piece to it. The next part of designing your system is to reduce the friction associated with the habit. You want to make it as easy as possible to perform the desired action. This means preparing your environment for success. Think about the barriers, however small, and then systematically remove them. If your goal is to drink more water, fill up a water bottle the night before, place it on your desk. If you want to go for a run in the morning, lay out your running clothes, lay out your running shoes, Lay out your socks before you go to bed. Making the right choice, the easy choice, is half the battle. Simultaneously, you can increase the friction for bad habits you want to avoid. If you want to watch less television, unplug it after each use, put the remote in another room. If you want to stop checking your phone first thing in the morning, leave it to charge in the kitchen overnight instead of on your nightstand. By curating your environment, you are designing a space where good habits are more likely to happen naturally. You are no longer fighting an uphill battle against your own willpower. Instead, your surroundings gently nudge you in the right direction, making your system feel effortless and automatic over time. Let's consider the story of Anna, a graphic designer who wanted to improve her physical fitness. For years, she had been stuck in a cycle of failed motivation. She would get a burst of inspiration, buy a new gym membership, go 5 times in the first week, then burn out. The gym felt overwhelming. Hour-long workouts felt like a huge commitment after work. She told herself she wasn't a motivated person and waited for a feeling that rarely came and never lasted. The all-or-nothing approach was delivering nothing. So Anna forgot about motivation entirely and decided to build a system. Her system was tiny. Every evening, right after she changed out of work clothes, she would do just 2 push-ups. That was the entire plan. Less than 10 seconds to complete. Some friends laughed, but she wasn't trying to get fit in a week. She wanted to build the identity of someone consistent and focused only on executing the system. For the first month, she stuck to it perfectly. 2 push-ups every single day. It was so easy there was never a good reason to skip. Even when exhausted or sick, she could manage 2 push-ups. Sometimes, after the 2, she had energy to do a few more or maybe some squats, a bonus. The real victory was completing the 2 she promised. She proved she could be consistent and mastered showing up. After about a month, the 2 push-ups were automatic. It felt strange not to do them. Then she made a small change. 5 push-ups and a 5-minute walk around the block. Still manageable. Over the next 6 months, she slowly increased duration and intensity. The small system built a solid foundation. A year later, Anna was working out for 30 minutes 3 times a week. She felt stronger and more energetic than ever. Not from willpower bursts, but from a tiny, consistent system that changed her routine and ultimately, her identity. Hard times are an inevitable part of any long-term journey. There will be days, weeks, or even months when progress feels impossible. You might face a crisis at work, a personal loss, or a period of intense stress and exhaustion. It is during these moments that the true difference between motivation-based approaches and system-based approaches becomes starkly clear. Motivation is one of the first casualties of hardship. When you are just trying to get through the day, feeling inspired to pursue your goals is a luxury you often cannot afford. Willpower becomes a depleted resource needed for more urgent tasks. This is precisely where a system shines. A system is designed for your worst days, not just your best ones. Because it is built on tiny, automated habits, it does not demand significant mental or emotional energy. When you are feeling overwhelmed, you do not have to think about whether you should work out. You just follow the simple rule of putting on your running shoes. You do not need to feel creative to write. You just follow the system of opening your document and writing 1 sentence. The system acts as a lifeline, keeping your progress from flatlining completely during difficult periods. Moreover, systems help you recover from failure. With a goal-oriented mindset, missing a day can feel catastrophic. It can trigger a spiral of guilt and frustration, often leading to quitting altogether. This is the all-or-nothing effect. I've broken my perfect streak, so what's the point of continuing? A system, however, has a built-in rule for getting back on track. The rule is simple: never miss twice. If you miss one day, you make it a priority to perform your habit the next day, no matter what. This prevents one small stumble from turning into a complete collapse. A system provides stability in a world of chaos. It is an anchor of predictability when everything else feels uncertain. Just performing that one small, familiar action can provide a sense of control and normalcy, which is incredibly valuable during stressful times. It reminds you that even when external circumstances are difficult, you still have agency over your own small corner of the world. While motivation will abandon you when you need it most, a well-designed system will be there to carry you through the storm, ensuring that you emerge on the other side still on the path to progress. The path to meaningful change is not paved with grand intentions, sudden bursts of inspiration. It is paved with small, consistent daily steps. You do not need to wait for the perfect moment. You do not need to wait for motivation to strike you like lightning. The power to begin is available to you right now, in this very moment. Stop thinking about the massive, distant mountain you want to climb. Focus on taking one single, manageable step forward today. That is how every great journey begins. Do not try to overhaul your entire life overnight. That is a recipe for burnout, disappointment. Instead, choose one small thing, just one pick, a single tiny habit that you can integrate into your life starting now. Make it so easy it's almost laughable. Do you want to be a reader? Read one page of a book each night. Do you want to be healthier? Add one vegetable to your lunch. Do you want a cleaner home? Put away one item before you leave a room. Anchor it to something you already do. Stack it onto an existing routine. After I finish my breakfast, I will meditate for 1 minute. Before I check my phone in the morning, I will drink a glass of water. Make it obvious. Put the book on your pillow. Put the glass by the sink. Set up your environment to make success the path of least resistance. Track your progress with a simple check mark on a calendar. Celebrate the act of showing up, not the magnitude of the result. Every check mark is a vote for the person you are becoming. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This is not just a poetic phrase, it is a practical blueprint for success. Your future self is built by the habits you practice today. Do not wait for a feeling. Build a system. Choose one small change you can make right now. Make it easy. Make it obvious. Do it and then do it again tomorrow. Quiet, unassuming, surprisingly simple path to achieving your goals. The work is small, but the results, over time, will be transformative.